Welcome back, Scorpio Sun Sign, Rising, and Moon Sign, and stand by for your general forecast for the month of March 2017. Scorpio, your rulers, Mars and Pluto, again are busy this month. Mars moves into the sign Taurus on the 9th. Until the 21st, this is a good time for making contacts. You're driven to commit and compromise. You feel more energetic and strong now. You want to have more commitment in your life through your personal and business relationships and with the projects and appointments you commit yourself to. You find a way to compromise quickly so it doesn't drag on for too long. You can also strive to be more individualistic and at the same time achieve more balance and harmony in your relationships. Mars transiting in the seventh house makes you more sexual and you want some activity with your partners. The planet Pluto is making a square aspect to Jupiter on the 30th. Generally speaking, we may take on too many interests, activities, or desires under this influence. This aspect could bring up an important legal decision or force us to confront a moral dilemma. Exaggerating our importance or power, either to ourselves or others, should be avoided. Also, around the 30th, avoid making promises that are impossible to fulfill. Pluto is still transiting your third house that rules neighbors, siblings, short distance traveling, and communications, and Jupiter is in your 12th house of unconscious mind, private matters, meditation, hidden support, and dream state. Be careful of the temptation to use dishonest means to achieve power and status. Conflict and litigation could arise over joint finances, insurance, taxes, or inheritance. The planet Venus is going retrograde this month from March 4th until April 15th. The big red light is Venus retrograde, which is a deal breaker if you're looking for a wedding date over the next 40 days. For the general population, it's a time for some introspection and reassessment of personal values and how they are working out. The Venus retrograde has an approximate 8-year cycle, which means it returns to the same zodiac degree every 8 years. So be aware that there may be a connection to circumstances from 8 years ago. Consider if there is a pattern and if it is being repeated in your life. For you, Scorpio, Venus is in your 6th house and favorably influences the area of health, fitness, dealing with pets, relationships with coworkers, and your daily routine. You are likely to socialize more with people on the job. The main risk of displacement is a bit of a sweet tooth that can adversely affect your state of physical fitness. Venus brings peace and harmony to the workplace. During the retrograde phase, however, the everyday care of the smaller necessities in life are highlighted. You could possibly feel that you are not getting what you need daily or the proper attention. Afterwards, you may discover it is because you haven't really asked for what you truly want. Learning new and more satisfying ways to address your personal habits and those of others will refresh once you take a closer look. This can mean taking better care of yourself, eating what's truly satisfying, and turning the necessities of the daily grind into the opportunities of ever-evolving accomplishment. The sun is still transiting Pisces, your 5th house, until the 20th. There is still the possibility of romantic, artistic, and social expression in your daily life. Frequent social contacts can take place with people of power and importance. Pregnancy or childbirth is a real possibility at this time for those eligible Scorpios. Or you can be more responsible for the supervision of children or their education. On the 5th, Saturn trines Mars and lets us know it's time to get the show on the road. This is a super productive time because it means that hard work plus following the rules equals success. This will affect your 2nd and 6th house. These houses rule income, money, and material possessions, and employment duties, chores, or daily responsibilities, respectively. You may also feel restless at restrictions and may push or drive to do things your own way. Use that self-discipline and drive to good purpose as to not antagonize others. There's a Jupiter-Uranus opposition on the 2nd of the month that affects your 12th house and 6th house. Jupiter is transiting your 12th house, and when Jupiter transits through this house, it brings about growth, expansion, and a sense of ease to activities done alone, quietly, or behind the scenes. You may become involved in charitable endeavors that render service to others in need. Great spiritual growth and understanding is possible. Any time spent on creative, imaginative, literary, or artistic work is likely to go well. Benefits come through time spent in reflection, prayer, or meditation. Some people receive inheritance during this time. The opposition between Jupiter and Uranus dares you to be your most authentic self by breaking free from societal patterns. However, Jupiter is still retrograde. During the retrograde period, the normal rate of growth and expansion slows. Around the 2nd, unexpected changes or unusual situations demand maximum faith and trust in your own moral judgment not to make erratic decisions regarding any of those issues ruled by the 6th and 12th house. The Virgo full moon is on the 12th, which is a good time to start a diet, by the way. With this being your 11th house of hopes, wishes, friends, groups, or organizations you belong to, it's time to look at things you've been hoping and wishing for. Either it's going to become clear how you can make it happen, or it might be about to become clear that it is a pipe dream. While the past few weeks have mostly been about you, the fun you can have, your romantic life, your self-expression, or even a child, the universe is now suggesting that you think less about that and more about if you are carrying your weight where the groups you belong to are concerned. Mercury moves into the sign Aries on the 17th, and the Sun moves into Aries on the 20th. A fiery spring lineup can make this year a game changer because on the first day of spring, the Aries Sun, 4 planets, and the Moon are concentrated in fire signs that signal new adventures and risk. With the Sun now in Aries, your 6th house, you will spend several weeks occupied with job concerns and any service you perform for others. You are likely to be busier on the job. Matters related to health, diet, and fitness also come to the fore. The Aries new moon is on the 27th. If you are planning something new this year, the next couple of weeks are the right time to do so. Following this new year, again, you could find yourself more focused on your well-being, be it physical fitness or mental stability. It's a good time to try a new diet or health regimen. Your daily habits may undergo a change, especially in an attempt to restore order if some aspect of life has been out of balance. Some Scorpios may be looking for a new place of employment. However, it is best not to quit your job on a whim. Watch out for impulsiveness. Scorpio, your lucky days of the month are the 6th, 7th, 16th, 17th, 25th, and 26th. This completes your general forecast for the month of March. Once again, Scorpio, thank you for returning, liking, and sharing our forecast at Dawn's Astrological Vision. Have a wonderful month, Scorpio, and I'll talk to you in April. Bye.